And this is Sana Dashad here, and the topic I'm going to talk about is hyperbole.
Yes, carry on.
First of all, what is hyperbole? Hyperbole is an exaggerated or claim that are not meant to be taken literally. Basically, hyperbole is the use of obvious and deliberate exaggeration. Hyperbolic statements are often exaggerated and not meant to be taken literally. मतलब hyperbole is as
And
such an
yes, speak loudly, please.
wait,
Speak loudly.
so can you hear me?
Yeah, but speak a little loud. थोड़ा सा ऊंचा बोले.
Hyperbole is the use of obvious and deliberate exaggeration. Hyperbolic statements are often extravagant and not meant to be taken literally. These statements are used to create a strong impression and add express. Next, we have hyperbole is the picture of someone's mind or someone exaggerated phrases like, for example, we have used many phrases like to quote him, and
Voice
we
बहुत
have
कम हो रही है आपकी. Increase your volume, please.
okay, next slide. Set up इस slide से पढ़ूं exaggeration
Yes,
से.
yes. Tell us about it. Explain this slide.
Hyperbole can also be used to describe person's emotions or feelings. For example, I love my mom to the moon and back. Obviously, I love my mom to the moon and back, but this is an example of exaggeration that we use to explain our feelings and emotions. On the top of the world, like हम जब भी बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होते हैं या फिर हम अपनी feelings को express करना चाहते हैं तो हम use that we are on the top of the world, but we're not exact on the top of the world. This is an example of exaggeration or hyperbole. Example of hyperbole. Um, Next example we have I am so hungry I could have eat a shark or a horse. मतलब आपको इतनी ज़्यादा भूख हम बहुत कहते हैं कि मुझे इतनी ज़्यादा भूख है मैं सब खा लूँगा मतलब कोई भी
Speak,
बड़ी चीज़ का नाम
speak,
ले देते हैं कि मैं
speak
खा सकता
English.
हूँ. But
Speak English.
we have this example. I'm so hungry I could eat a shark. But this is just an example of hyperbole because however we are hungry we could not eat a whole shark or a whole horse. We are so hungry or not. So it's an example of hyperbole or exaggeration.
Yes.
Second example we have I nearly died laughing. This is also an example of exaggeration or hyperbole. Like sometimes we have so early in the classroom, so we cannot. This is an example of hyperbole because we cannot simply not as much laughing as this picture show that I almost died laughing. So this is an example. It is often example that is true sound impressive to me.
Okay. You tell me. Actually, your voice, comes down. You tell me, where do we find or hyperbole a lot? Where do we find hyperbole? Hy-
सर मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी.
hyperbole का ज्यादा इस्तेमाल कहाँ होता है? Yes, hyperbole. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next one is Mary Shazad. Is he present?
Yes, sir.
So start, please. I'm playing.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, respected sir and my dear fellows. Today, I would like to put some light on the topic, what is register? Register. The basic definition of register is a variety of language which is used for a particular purpose or in a particular communicative situation. Now here we can also get another definition, that is register often refers to the degree of formality of language. That means whenever we are using any communicative situation or we are writing something, so we do use three types of writings, or we use three types of speaking skill, that is formal, informal, and neutral. So register is basically the differences between, or the discrimination between what is formal, informal, and what is neutral. Here we have the history, that is the term register was first used by a linguistics T.B.W. Reid in 1959. And now I would like to describe some of the types of register, that is frozen, formal, consultative, casual, and intimate. The first type is frozen. Now, what does the frozen actually means? Frozen type of register is the base static register because it refers to the historical language which remains unchanged. Am I audible, sir?
Yes. See the slides. Whatever you have, whatever slide you have to give
Yes,
presentation
sir.
of this. Yes.
Okay, sir. So here we have formal type of register. Now the formal register is used in professional, academic, or legal settings. That is, which is used in a professional and a very highly appropriate location or the situation where you have to be very formal. You cannot use slang. Slang is never ever used in a formal situation, and the contractions are least used. They are rarely used in any situations like formal. We have some examples, that is TED Talk, business presentation, meeting with delegates, and classroom. There are many more examples, like when we are having a business dinner, or we are having something very professional, a meeting with the head of the department, a meeting with our senior, a meeting with our employer. That is type of formal. Now we have another example, that is consultative. While speaking with someone with a specialized knowledge, or is suffering, or is offering advice, then it is consultative, which means that the tone is casual and it's respectful. It's only casual when we have a friendly relation or we have an association with the other person, or else when we don't have the greater association with the person, we use the respectful manner of speaking, so we use a consultative register. Slang is sometimes used in this genre only on the basis if we have close association with the person. Here we have examples of local TV, and we had the slide of casual register. Casual register is basically used between friends, family, or peer group, the very close acquaintance. We have the examples of a family dinner.
Okay.
These
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you some questions because let me ask you some question. What is the importance of register in for a student?
Sir, the importance of register is that it provides rich opportunities for language and content. It helps. It gives instruction for writing good content, for speaking up good content. It especially helps the English student, the English learners, and it helps in interaction with audience. It drastically help in speech speaking, in writing, in academic writing, in content writing, in creative writing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
So those who are have given their presentation, they can also leave the session, right? The next one is who is this? Manur Isaac. Who is she? Is she present?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Yes, sir, I'm here.
Start, please.
Okay, sir. Before starting anything, I would like to greet in the Islamic way. Assalamu alaikum. The presentation topic is how plagiarism affecting your career. I would be discussing some points that are what is plagiarism, why people do plagiarism, effect and consequence, how to avoid plagiarism. So next,
Okay.
you can see in this picture that people are stealing someone else's ideas and they are running off. Now the question is, what is plagiarism? The act of using someone own's language, ideas, thoughts, and you are putting your name, you are pretending like this is your own work. Now plagiarism is a serious issue that can negative effect on your career. It is done by unintentionally and intentionally. Now the we can see that technology has going so far and it is common problem nowadays. Why people do plagiarism? When you have a lot of work in a short time, that I have often seen that there is a student who are getting a lot of assignments and they are doing plagiarism because they don't have much time to do it. So they also want to save some time. Instead of working for a long hours, they want to save their time and they prefer stealing, like they are getting some ideas from the net and they copy paste in their assignment. Not taking interest in project. For instance, I have been given a presentation topic or assignment in which I have to present my ideas, but I don't have much information about my topic. So this is the possibility that I can do plagiarism. Lack of information. It can also be reason for plagiarism. You have in poor planning, you do not have more information about your topic or project. You do not have ideas to present, and you have a fear of failing or a big loss. When you are unable to put your thoughts in, it mostly happens with the pupil. They have more ideas, more things, even they have ability to teach others. They have ability to make others, they have ability to make others understand, but they are unable to put their thoughts in a word. Like there's maybe their writing skills is not much better, and this can be reason they steal someone else's ideas.
Okay.
The
Tell
next
okay.
point,
Okay. Tell me about one thing. How does plagiarism affect our career? How does it affect our career in educational?
sir,
Yes.
for suppose I am a journalist. If
Yes.
I'm a journalist, I have to make some reports or data, but I'm stealing someone else information and ideas, and I'm presenting the data as it is my own. And if boss or the senior will get to know about this, they can they can suspend me. There is was a news in New York Times that a reporter stole someone else's ideas, and there was much action was taken against him. That legal action was taken against him because he was plagiarizing. He was stealing someone else's report, and he put it in the New York Times. So this can be the big loss in our career, whether it is personal, professional, or academic.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So should I move ahead?
Yes. 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 Thank you. That's all. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Now the next one. Next one is. Let me see. Who is this? Kindly write your name. अपना नाम तो लिखें आप लोग. Who is this?
Sir Saudam.
Yes. Name, please.
So, Saudam Pula.
Not understandable. Kindly speak loudly.
Sauda Matiullah.
Sauda Matula. So, Sauda, आपका where are your? Where is your introduction? Where is your name? Class.
Sorry, sir, I forget.
This is very terrible thing. Okay, Sauda.
Yes, sir.
Full
So I
name.
start.
So full name Sauda.
Sauda Matiullah.
Start, please.
Sir, introduction. It register is first. I am introduced by the TBW read in 1956. Okay, and its definition is variation of language used in different social situations or language of a particular group of people. It means that some linguists says that there are two types of registers, formal and informal. Mostly we know that we talk differently with one other person, and whoever is closer to us we talk with him is informal, and when we talk with someone whom we don't know about, we talk in formal language. So this is called register. Frozen register, it is also known as static register. It is unable to change, like the Holy Quran. The prayer words are divine commandments. Formal register, it is impersonal and a formal language. It is also uninterrupted and respectful language, and mostly it is used in professional, academic, and legal settings. No slang word or language is used in it. Example is speeches, announcements, sermons, etc. Consultative. This form of register used mostly in conversation, in which someone is was specialized or who is specialized knowledge about something to give others advice. In respectful tone, people may pause and interrupt in casual register. This is how to talk with others. Slang, contraction, and vernacular grammar all are in common. Expletive and off-color language in some settings, like in family members, friends, co-workers, and neighbors. Intimate register. It is between two people, which may be private. It is between a couple of friends or husband and wife.
Okay, Sauda, there are many there are many spelling mistakes in your presentation. Do you know about this?
Yes, sir.
So why, what is this? No, this is being recorded and this will be sent to VC. We have a group, teachers group, in which VC is also edit, and he will see all these videos. Do you know about this? So what will he say, or
Yes, sir.
what will he say when he finds that the students of BS4 semester making such mistakes?
Sir, I resend it to Sana.
But doesn't matter, it will not make any difference because this has been recorded now. So this shows negligence, right? लेकिन
Yes,
definition
sir.
भी गलत है and grammar की spelling में आपने गलती की. Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, and next one. Yes, Uzma Bibi. Is she present? Is Uzma Bibi present? Uzma Bibi present? No, she is not present.
Sir, present.
So better start your presentation. Time is running out. Start.
Yes, sir. Today my presentation topic is wordplay. Wordplay is basically wordplay is a clever technique in which the people who know the people who are having enhanced who have many knowledge in vocabulary, they play with words, such as if a person who knows where many vocabularies, he can play with words. The word play may be of jokes and anything. Sir, Mm.
Yes. Explain the
In
slide.
wordplay, there are many literary devices and techniques,
Yeah,
such as
explain the slide, please.
techniques, acronyms. Yes, sir. Acronyms and abbreviations. Acronyms are those such as in which people use a short form of words like froyo. Froyo is basically mean frozen yogurt, and USA means States of America. In these type of words that the people are playing with the words. And alliteration is a technique in which people use this words which have same consonant signs and sounds and vowel sounds, such as in nursery rhymes and tongue twister. For example, Peter Pepper picked up consonants and pleasing sounds. It is also like alliteration. No, and no sense. It is also same. It is same as assonance and consonants. Both are same. A double entendre means interpretation of word or phrase with secondary meaning. Double entendres always have two words, two meanings. The secondary meaning of it is funny, and it is mostly funny. Such as if someone said for example, the baker has great buns. The in a In a bakery we can find buns, but it also makes sense of like the girls have buns on like the girls tie buns on her hair. It also means the same. Idioms are currently understood, are the phrase which are understood by the peoples, but it is very difficult. But if we see it first, it is very difficult for us to get the meaning. And spellings is also a word play in which people use the technique of word play. Such as we write the words wrong. For example, Crispy Bacon is a name of a web sensational. Now we can if we hear it, we can hear it like crispy bacon means uh, crispy bacon मतलब जैसे कि हम उसको किसी और तरीके से भी लिख सकते हैं, और हमें उसकी जो है स्पेलिंग भी हम उसको चेंज कर सकते हैं, तो उसकी मीनिंग भी चेंज होगी. यहाँ पे
Okay.
भी हम वर्ड प्ले कर.
Okay. Okay. There is one thing that you have repeated many examples, of what I have given you. So you should have found new
Yes,
examples.
sir.
New examples you didn't find. This is,
सर सर आई फाउंड देम फ्रॉम गूगल एंड बाद में जब मैंने आपकी स्लाइड्स देखी वो भी सेम थी.
तो बेटा आप इसमें थोड़ा चेंज कर लेती. चेंज तो बंदा कर सकता है ना. जैसे आपने कमा सब्जेक्ट चेंज कर लेती हैं
बाद
आगे.
में मैंने जब सना को सेंड की तब मैंने देखा.
अब जैसे यहाँ लिखा है मीट मी एट द मीट शॉप, तो इसमें थोड़ा सा आप और करें तो इसमें आप थोड़ा सा चेंजेस भी कर सकते हैं.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what play is very interesting. Miss, these are 8 to 9
Yes,
the
sir.
techniques. So what technique is more interesting? इसमें तो आप
Sir,
उर्दू
all
का.
the सारी की सारी technique.
Which one is more
Sir,
interesting?
all the techniques are.
More interesting and easy.
Sir, for me,
Yes.
sir, for me,
Yes. Okay. For
the
you.
interesting one is G.
Yeah. For you, what is more interesting and easy?
For me, the more interested one is as alliteration,
Alliteration.
because in this we can find the rhyming words and.
So alliteration, you mean that
Sir,
it is alliteration? You mean is interesting for you? Don't you think it is difficult?
sir, sir, it is difficult, but the sound of it is very interesting.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Uzma Bibi. So she has done. Uh, Now the next one is Abdul Ghafoor. Abdul Ghafoor present? Sorry, Alia. Is Alia present? Alia present? Is Alia present? No? Is Alia present? Is Alia present? No. Okay. Okay. Namra Nawaz. Namra Nawaz. Is she present? Namra Nawaz. Is she present? Yeah, Namra Nawaz present? No? She is not present as well. Okay. Sobia Abrar. Is she present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm playing your ones. Do it quickly because we are running out of time. Here we go with your presentation. Just wait. Your presentation will also be uploaded to YouTube channel of English department. Okay. So we are Mohammed Abrar start. Can you see your
Hello,
slide?
yes, sir.
Yes, start please.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Sobia Muhammad Abrar. Today, I'm going to give you presentation about how does inference help us know about text. So basically, inference is a very important skill in reading because it helps us and better understand of the text and enjoyment of the text to the read. Inference involves using what you know to make a guess what you don't know. We make inference using clues in the text along with their own experiences to help them figure out and what is not directly said. So next slide, please. Let me take the sentence as an example. Mrs. Ryan is sitting at desk waiting for the children to finish their work. So here, first sentence is she is sitting at desk and second sentence is she is waiting for the children. So look at these clues. I can easily infer that Mrs. Ryan is our teacher. Next slide. Now, I would like to tell you about what is an inference. First point is an inference is an assumption that you make about something that you see, read, or an experiences. It is based on all the information that you have available at that time. It is not necessarily a correct guess. Then some second point is something that is inferred, especially a conclusion or opinion that is informed because of unknown because of non facts and evidence. So now example number 1 is the grass on the garden's front lawn is wet. So possible inferences: it rained, the sprinkler was on, there is dew on the grass from the morning, a dog urinated on the grass. All of these inferences are, sir, I can read.
Yes, yes. Explain it. Yes. Carry on. Carry.
On all of these inferences could possibly explain why the grass is wet because uh, an inference
Yeah. Explain this
our
one.
prior knowledge. We have seen rain, sprinkler, dew morning, and so on. Now, example number 2, you are watching movie and you see a bloody knife. what may have happened. If we see a bloody knife, it is possible that someone was killed. Now, next one is what we do. What do we infer in literature? When we read, we need to make inferences about things happening in the story. We infer why things happen, why characters behave the way that they do, how characters are feeling. We enter the world created by the author. So we create images and inferences based on what the author tells us and our own knowledge and beliefs about the world. In order to infer meaning, readers must combine the information that the author has written with their own experiences, both reading and life experiences. Now, for example, if I read the main character hates all people, the text says the main character hates all people, but I can infer the main character has a mean and childish personality. Thank you.
Okay, what is the important thing that we learn from inference? What do you think about the important thing that we learn from inference?
It inference, learn to think critically, it reflect on how you think, it read at higher level, it write stronger paragraph, and without inference we can't understand the world.
Without inference, we cannot understand words. Are you sure? Is it a help
World,
or
world.
word? Okay, is it a help
Right.
or it is a necessary part? Is it a help or is
It
it
is
a
necessary.
necessary? So you mean that without inference, we cannot understand, writings. We cannot
No,
understand
no, sorry, it's help.
its help. Otherwise, there are many people who do not know inference, but they can do their work. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, now let me see. कहाँ गए? So I can have one more student right now. Let me see who should be that student. Sadaf Hafiz. Is she present? Sadaf Hafiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
playing your presentation. Here we go with your presentation. Start, please. After this, we have one more session because many students are there, so I can go with one more session, right? So hopefully, I will be able to get 8 to 9 more presentations. So start, please.
Good evening, everyone. This is P. Sadaf Hafiz. The title of my presentation is Hyperbole. In this presentation, I will discuss definition and few examples of hyperbole. So let's start with the definition. What is hyperbole? So hyperbole is exaggerated statement or claim. Hyperbole is a creative way to describe something authors or writer use to overstate any situation. Also, hyperbole is used to emphasize emotions, feelings, reactions, and so on. But hyperbole is not meant to be taken literally. It is not taken as literally. Now here are some examples of hyperbole. Number one, Max was so hungry he inhaled his lunch. So this is simple hyperbole. The word inhale shows the exaggeration in this sentence because we all know that we eat food, we don't inhale food. There is another example. We stood in line so long that grass began to grow on our shoes. Now, no one stands still long enough to watch grass grow, but this is hyperbole shows that we waited in line a very long time. So again, there is an example. There is another example. His classmates laughed at him, saying that he had a pea-sized brain. Again, this is hyperbole because everyone knows that no one has a pea-sized brain. In the end, I would like to show a hyperbole poem, Hyperbole Cafe. Welcome to our restaurant where everything's gigantic. 100 waiters hold one dish. Our kitchen can get frantic. Our soup is deeper than the sea. Our noodles stretch a mile. The bread is longer than a train. It's sure to make you smile. We pile our peas up mountain high. One cookie hides the moon. We pour our ice tea into boats. We hope you'll visit soon. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Good poem, good example. Okay, hyperbole. How can we get help from hyperbole, from learning hyperbole in our everyday life and literature?
Sir, hyperbole is used by hyperbole. We can exaggerate our small talkings or we describe which we are trying to say in a better way.
In a better way, in an emphatic way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Effective way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to have second session after this one, after 5 minutes. So there are students who I think are willing to give their presentation. So shall I take another session? After 5 minutes, I will start.
That's dinner time.
Yes? After 5 minutes, 10 o'clock. Sorry. What time do we have right now? 11. So shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after